Now look at you. You look like a fucking faggot.
That's because I am.
I won't hold that against you.
Good, because I like being a faggot.
You want to fucking vote for Hillary Clinton? Yuck! Puke.
I love it when people call me out for being a faggot and I am one.
I believe that you have to work to achieve change, and that change isn't something that arrives magically with ponies and rainbows. Hillary isn't a flip-flopper. She's a person who moves with the times.
I mean, where has she flip-flopped? So it was 2-3 years ago, 8 years ago, that she's now changed her opinion. Yeah, well, I'm not the same person I was 3 years ago. Well, neither is she.
I well remember the moment in 1996 when Bill and I went to the National Mall to see the quilt for ourselves. I wanted to know where the names of friends I had lost were placed so that I could be sure to find them. We are all here today because we want to bring about that moment when we stop adding names. When we can come to a gathering like this one and not talk about the fight against AIDS, but instead commemorate the birth of a generation that is free of AIDS.
I'm a gay man, and I used to be for civil unions just like her, and she has always been for that. She's always been for equal rights.
I'm just trying to clarify so I can understand.
No, I don't think you are trying to clarify. I think you're trying to say that, you know, I used to be opposed and now I'm in favor and I did it for political reasons, and that's just flat wrong. So let me just state what I feel like you are implying and repudiate it. I have a strong record. I have a great commitment to this issue, and I am proud of what I've done and the progress we're making.
And back in the day, a lot of people didn't really think that we would see gay marriage become legal within our, within the next 20, 30, even 30 years.
I think that in terms of equality over time, I mean, well, actually, my views on that stance is that she's not a part of the gay community. I'm 28. I feel like when I came out in high school, no one older than me really came out in high school. Now, it's safer to come out in high school. The landscape has changed for being gay, and so has the country's beliefs.
I just want to clarify what I was saying. No, I was saying that you maybe really believed this all along, but felt for political reasons America wasn't ready yet and you couldn't say it. That's what I was thinking.
No, that is not true.
Okay.
I did not grow up even imagining gay marriage, and I don't think you probably did either. This was an incredibly new and important idea that people on the front lines of the gay rights movement began to talk about, and slowly but surely convinced others of the rightness of that position. And when I was ready to say what I said it.
In 1992, in 1999, in 2003, the country as a whole did not accept gay marriage, period.
They loved showing this video of her in 2004 saying that she believes marriage is between a man and a woman and she doesn't support gay marriage.
I believe that marriage is not just a bond, but a sacred bond between a man and a woman.
But what they don't show, and where they stopped that video, is that that whole speech was to Congress to stop a constitutional amendment that would have banned gay marriage.
I think that if we were really concerned about marriage and that we believed that it had a role in the federal Constitution, we've been missing in action. So is it really marriage that we're protecting here? I believe that marriage is essential. But I don't, for the life of me, understand how amending the Constitution of the United States with respect to same-gender marriages really gets at the root of the problem of marriage in America.
She evolved on that question, on the question of gay marriage, and I think a lot of people have evolved on that issue.
When it comes to flip-flopping, Ralph Waldo Emerson said 100 or 200 years ago, "A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds." So keeping an idea when it doesn't make sense anymore, who does that?
It has been an extraordinarily fast, by historic terms, social, political, and legal transformation, and we ought to celebrate that.
Gay rights are human rights, and human rights are gay rights, and that the United States would be a leader in defending those rights. America is at its best when we champion the freedom and dignity of every human being.